We're back at it. Where did the word America come from? It did not come from Amerigos Vespucci. Let's just read the primary sources that show his name in Latin and Italian. I always give you the sources. And what does this top say? Albericus Vespucius. That's the Latin. Let's get the other name and prove our point. He was certainly not a practical navigator, much less a pilot, as the term was understood in those days. Hojeda, in his evidence, said that he took with him Juan de la Casa and Morigo Vespucci. Where is Amerigos? Screenshot it. Now let me read it. The account of the alleged voyage of Amerigo Vespucci in 1497 to 98 was written for that worthy's own countrymen and for foreigners who lived at a distance from the peninsula. When after some years the story reached Spain in print, men were still alive who would have known whether any such voyage had ever been made. Among them was the able and impartial historian Las Casas, who considered that the story was false and disproved it from internal evidence. The authority of Las Casas is alone conclusive. Modern investigators such as Robertson, Munoz, Navarrete, Humboldt, Washington Irving, and de Avezac examined the question and they all came to the same conclusion as Las Casas. Conclusion. Amerigos Vespucci was not his name. It was Morigo Vespucci, and in Latin, Albericus Vespuccio. His voyage claims were forgeries. America is not named after him. The records of his letters appear on the 1870s and the 1901, and there are no originals. Wait. So here are my points of contention. Vasquez Nunez de Balboa was the first European to see the other side of the Americas, meaning the Pacific Ocean. That was in 1513, 6 years after this claim of a land surrounded by ocean. This is the claim in the text that they're saying, that Amerigos Vespucci can be proven to be the first one to have the name America named after him. It was 1520 when Magellan sailed around South America into the Pacific. That was 13 years after this 1507 claim. And the claim comes from Cosmology Introductio. The map was not found, the Walser-Muller map. Oh, the Walser-Muller map. That's where America first was placed on South America. So the map was supposed to be made in 1507, right? Where's the oldest surviving copy? The map was found in 1901. That's 394 years after it was made, allegedly made. In the summer of 1901, freed from his teaching duties at Stella Matutina, a Jesuit boarding school in Feldkirch, Austria, Father Joseph Fischer set out for Germany and found the map at Wolfegg Castle. The Cosmology Introductio claims that America was named after a woman, Amerigen, and Amerigos Vespucci. But who is the woman Amerigen? Who is the woman? It is a fact that that part of the Amazon has a branch of the river named after its locals, Amaru Mayu. It is also a fact that Amaru means serpent and describes the Draco constellation, and that the pre-Inca civilization of the Aboriginals were called Amara. And we have some other stuff here. But wait a minute. What is this? Here's the source. America in Distress from 1775. They made America a Native American, Indigenous American woman. And if you doubt it, look at the feathers, the arrows, and the crossbow. America in distress. Not only that, they're putting chains on her. She is mad and must be chained. Why are they depicting her as a native? Why did the text say it was named after a woman named Amerigen? Now we're going to get the story of the Amharic Indians of Nicaragua. The story of the Amharic Indians of Nicaragua by J. Crow. Records exist in the Palacio Episcopal in the city of Leon, Nicaragua, dated about 1608, which date is, however, indistinct, of the renouncement of idolatry by a cacique of the Amharic people in Nicaragua. The Amharic people in Nicaragua? And of his baptism in the Christian faith and his marriage. So he's talking about how he got married to someone. But what? What? Wait. Then they have the Amharic Mountains in Nicaragua. This is where it gets deep. Amharic is the Mayan name of the mountains between Jogapa and Libertad in Chanteles Department in Nicaragua. These mountains separate Lake Nicaragua from Mosquito Coast. The Mayan name Amharic signifies the country of the wind. See, they like to play with y'all. This is a hate crime against indigenous peoples. Knowing that the man's Latin and Italian name has nothing to do with America, yet your children, your indigenous children, go to colonizer schools and learn this false information every day, when it's all over the place that there was an American Indian tribe called the Amharic. A mountain range is named after them. And there are explorers who actually went to that exact area. We always come with the sources. And you have it, Gil Gonzalez Davila, early 1500s. He's right there in this area. He's documenting, interacting with these folk. And so what do you think is actually being communicated here? I'll let you do your homework.